Hey, I wanted to check in with you guys about how my running is going and my great fueling experiment. But first, do you like my top? Okay, so Jane works part-time. That kid has had a lot of jobs. She works at a mall store called Aerie, A-E-R-I-E. And it's related to the store American Eagle. And it's like American Eagle's soft, comfy, cozy brand, leggings, etc. And boom, one of my new favorite sources for running clothes. I got a pair of flowy running shorts. They're a really pretty, like a soft butter yellow. And I just got a pair of the shorts. It's like a style, I think it's just like a direct, unabashed Lulu dupe. They're the shorts that V in the front and then they have little built-in leggings underneath. But these leggings have super generous pockets, which I'm gonna want as I run longer distances, and I need to stuff all kinds of never gels, but like gummies and stuff like that in there for myself. So I got this at Aerie. So Jane works at one near her school where she goes to college, but she's home for the summer, and they were able to hire her on here just for the summer. And I went in, I was like, dude, Aerie in my Temecula Mall used to be a store, bye-bye store that I loved, Charming Charlie. Do you guys remember Charming Charlie? It was that store that was divided by color when you walked in. And actually, it's a visual. Hold, please. This is my little purse that I liked from Charming Charlie. Actually, it coordinates very nicely with my top. But the one in my mall closed. I don't know if they all closed, but it's now Aerie. And it's super like cute, cozy, loved everything there. And I got this in this color. And then I got this in like a really pretty blue color. They had a dress in this really pretty, it's like a brick color. And I think, I don't know, brick? I don't know what you'd call this color. Merlot. But I tried the dress, it was okay. I couldn't really think of like where I would wear it. But then I noticed they had this top in that exact same color because I really like the color. So yay. And Jane gets a little bit of an employee discount. And not a little, a big employee discount. Pause for hydration. This is my cup. When I got to Club Med, I only did carry on, and I purposely waited and I didn't pack a big reusable cup because I thought I'll just buy a cup when I'm there as a souvenir. So this was my cup I bought that I used every single day. And one of the water sources, I think, gave me a little bit of belly issues. And then I stopped. But everywhere else I could refill, or in my room, they gave us cans of purified water. Boy, way off topic. I'm overdue to do a Turks and Caicos review also. So that's coming. This video, God, get on track, Julia. This video is about how's running going, and specifically my running nutrition and hydration and all of that. So I was so worried. I thought that I was just that person who's never going to be able to eat before and during a run. And I haven't really experimented more with eating before. I'll tell you in a minute why that's going to be a little bit of a trick, but I'm going to have to figure that out. But during, I've been eating I just nibble, like snack on them as I go. I've been eating the Honey Stinger brand orange blossom flavored little chews. And they're like little candy sized chews. I chew on those. And then also eating little salt stick, which are like little sweet tarts. So I've been doing that and sipping water. And I'm much more a nibbler sipper versus pound it down. Like some people set a timer and then every like blah, blah, blah minutes, every 45 minutes, every 30 minutes, every second just mile, pound it down fast. I can't. That's a risky strategy for me, but I'm more of I'll nibble. And so maybe I'll eat 10 little chews over 5 minutes, just nibbling them. I mean, I'll nibble them kind of steadily, but I like that. And then I like to sip water throughout. and my water bottle. I just got like a cheap freebie water bottle LMNT had sent me at one point. I think I ordered so many that they're like, "Ooh, this girl's in the club." They've given me a hat before, which I love that hat. And then this water bottle is just a cheap little blah, 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 but it feels good in my hands. So running, nutrition, going good. My things I'm doing now during the run is the honey stingers and the salt stick. So I haven't even tried my waffles yet. I haven't had long runs yet. My longest run I've had was 6.5 miles. And then this week on Wednesday, my long run is going to be 7.5 miles. And that's my longest at all training for 5K. So why I need to eat beforehand. The distances I'm at now, I don't need to eat beforehand. But what I'm doing, I want to be so accustomed and have everything I do be how I do it going forward. So like for instance, I bought a running vest. Do I need a running vest when I'm running for an hour? No. But I got a running vest and I'm wearing it just so that I'll be accustomed to using it. I did get, I don't know if I talked about this before, I got a Salomon running vest. I'll do a little fashion try on in the future. It's snug, you wear it snug. It has lots of little pockets and stuff. And it has the back where you can do water, it's called a bladder. That's so gross. It's called a bladder. You can buy a supplemental bladder, but I probably am just going to use course water. Everything I'm running has water on course, and so I'll bring my own bottle and then just refill. But the back bladder area, I can put dry socks in there. And God, one of the first things Franco ever told me, such good advice. He came from like a rugby and soccer background, but he always said, have a spare pair of socks. If you want to feel really prepared, bring an extra pair of socks. So for tennis, that's like really good. Things will happen. Sometimes you sweat a lot. I find with like moisture in your socks, you can get blisters. So anyways, so I try to have my runs really mimic how I want to be. When I'm running 20 miles, I want to do the same thing as I'm doing now, just so that it feels really like I'm accustomed to it. And I think it's good. Like I actually have found, I think I'm a person who can get used to stuff pretty quickly. Like I got used to the vest right away. One thing I don't like, I had a belt and it was like, I'm sad because it doesn't feel good. It kind of bounces around and moves and jostles. I just don't like the feeling of the belt at all. And I haven't figured out a way to, it's as tight as it'll go. I haven't figured out a fix. Don't like the belt, but it's just too bad. It's the perfect size. It would fit everything. And it's kind of funny, the vest real estate and the belt is almost the same because I don't really need to carry a lot of water. That's not the plan. But yeah, the belt I don't like. So rather than try to force myself to like the belt, I just got a vest. And I trail run sometimes too, and people on trails, the vest is for trail running too. Like you can bring your own hydration. So anyways, and yeah, so I try to mimic the conditions, the eating, and I need to eat before. And here's why. One, I'm gonna reach a point where I am gonna need to eat before. Like when I'm going on a half marathon or a full marathon, obviously I need to eat before. Or longer runs, prepping for those. So, and those are, they're down the road, but it's coming and I wanna, accustom myself bit by bit. And when I go to the gym, I've been hitting it hard in the gym. I'm doing a new challenge. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. At the gym, lately I've gotten feedback a couple times. I really need to eat before. And I used to always eat breakfast before when I worked out at 7. I would get up and I would have time to eat. And I always ate like Ezekiel toast with almond butter, half a banana, and a cup of tea. And that was like my pre-workout meal. It was perfect. It sat really well. It was good. Now I work out at 6 and I have to do some stuff with Gizmo first. I have some stuff to do. So to work out at 6 and from where the gym is, I need to leave my house at 5:45. So it's like, do the math. How early do I want to have to wake up? Because guess what? I take thyroid medication now that I have to take it 30 minutes before I eat. So juggling all of these things, like could I keep like an English muffin with peanut butter next to the side of my bed, next to my thyroid medication, and like take this and then wait half an hour and take that? It would be a lot. It would be a lot. So I'm juggling it. I have some options with the thyroid medication. When I had first gone on it, I take levothyroxine. When I had first gone on it, and I take it for Hashimoto's, I was looking at some videos and stuff, because what your doctor tells you is like so minimal. So I was looking at some videos, and I actually found this doctor. I should look up his information again, but he had this whole philosophy and theory that the best time to take your thyroid medication is before you go to bed at night. And I think if you have eaten a lot earlier and then you take it, so like let's say you eat at 6 and you're taking it at 10 and then you sleep on it. But that's the only one place ever that I've heard that. And what I will do, usually I just keep it by my bed and I take it very first thing when I wake up. And somebody else had told me, this is just a girlfriend, hey, if you get up in the night to use the bathroom, which I usually do at least once, take it then. So I will, because I like to have as much time as possible between that dose and my coffee. See, you're like juggling so many things. So option one would be to completely switch to take it at night, either always or just on the nights before longer runs. But then I like to always have things be consistent, because it's kind of setting your metabolism. That's what the medication does. So I kind of want it to always just be the same time of the day. Option two would be take it if I wake up it's 3 a.m. and I'm going to running to the bathroom, take it then. But I don't know that I can count on that. Will I be up at that time? Will I remember? I mean, I could set an alarm, but then I don't want to purposely wake myself up. Option three is take it the second I get up and then eat 30 minutes after that, which is kind of pushing it because then I also have to like go to work afterwards. Option four is just on those days when I have to eat before, just do my thyroid medication imperfectly where there's not enough time between. So those are kind of what I'm juggling with. Eating before I work out in the gym is not as critical. Like I can do it, I'm fine, but it's just, I think I would, hit my lifts better if I ate before. I don't, I work out fasted and then I drink this concoction. This is creatine. I've heard it pronounced a few different ways. I think it's creatine. Creatinine is what they measure in your blood, and creatine is the substance. There's different kinds. Anyway, I take creatine and I also put in here aminos. And so I'll have this every day. And on gym days, I sip it while I work out. And then I don't usually eat until after. So like on gym days, I hit the gym at 6. I'm up at 4:45. Have to leave my house at 5:45. I hit the gym at 6. By 7:20, 7:30, I'm home, get ready, blah, 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 for work, and then I eat breakfast in the car at 8. So anyway, that's kind of the timing. That's my life in a clock. My life in a clock. So anyways, to be continued. I have decided, I've pre-chosen what that meal is going to be. That's going to be my pre-running meal. It's going to be a very like plain and simple English muffin. It's whole wheat, but it's like not super wheaty. It's just like a store brand English muffin with a little bit of peanut butter. So that's going to be like my chosen meal. The only thing I've had so far before I've run and it sat real well and it was good was half a banana. So anyhow, that is where I'm at. So running is going good. I'm still doing my 10K training plan. I just hit the halfway mark on that. My 10K of choice is going to be in late July, the Wharf to Wharf up in Santa Cruz. So anyway, that's the scoop. This is getting long, so I think I'll save it for another update because there's some like big news about the challenge that I'm doing at Oasis, which is my gym. And I sat down with James, who's one of the trainers there, and I'm doing something exciting there. But yeah, so anyway, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Love you all so much. Sending you just so much love on this beautiful Sunday morning. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.